Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenia. In today's video I have a whole bunch of deep cleaning for you. We will be deep cleaning some of the most important, obvious and the dirtiest areas of the house, such as bathrooms, windows, kitchen, stairs, walls, and whether you have or have not started your spring cleaning yet, this is a friendly reminder that those areas should not be missed. Ironically, I was the first person who needed that reminder. As I was washing my face that morning in the bathroom, I looked out of the window just to see what a beautiful day we were having, and then I saw the blinds. And that was a great morning wake-up call to get my dishwashing soap out and start deep cleaning that dirty window and the screen and all the other disgusting areas in my house. And the most embarrassing area is yet to come. I will show you my dirtiest part of the house today, which took me a bit of courage to put out in this video, but I did. I was afraid of judgment, but I decided not to be in the end, and I'll tell you why. I am a stay-at-home mom with 2 tiny kids and a husband that goes to work every day. I started having kids a little bit later in life than other people and very close together. When I was a little younger, a lot of my friends were already with little kids, and I look back at myself then, and when it came to stay-at-home moms, I very vividly remember thinking, what are you complaining about? What do you mean you're tired? Tired from what? You don't have to go to work every day. You have the freedom to go to a store at any time, not just at lunchtime. You can watch anything on TV all day long. All those extra luxury things that I thought a stay-at-home mom has. And I think a lot of husbands are under the same impression and think the same way, that stay-at-home moms just don't really have to do much, and I don't blame them anymore, because how would they know unless they really had that life themselves? But either way, the main thing that I thought any stay-at-home mom has, as opposed to all the other people that have to go to work, is the time. The time to just do everything in the world that she wants to do on her own time, and she's just living her life in this time-free zone and, is complaining about something. Now, I am a stay-at-home mom with 2 little kids, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I love my life this way. However, there is absolutely no way possible that I have any more time than my full-time working husband, for example, that goes to work Monday through Friday and also gets a lot of things done here at the house over the weekend. Now, that's just my opinion. There's a lot of moms that actually prefer or even have to go to work when they have little kids, and that's just my situation, but I am liking it. But there is so much more that goes into it, so many little details that you don't really talk about, and so many little and big things that you do in a day you don't really bring up to any people, even maybe your husband. But aside from that, going to a store with 2 little kids, for example, is not as easy as I once thought it was. By the time I catch the first kid and put a diaper on him as well as clothes, and then make sure that I'm not wearing pajamas to the store, which happens a lot. At 12 o'clock I'm still wearing pajamas, and then make sure that the other one is dressed up. It might already be lunchtime, and after lunchtime it's nap time. Nobody wants to miss that nap time, because that's the only time you get to yourself, and also you don't want to deal with the cranky baby for the rest of the day. So it's better to plan those kind of trips ahead of time, and frankly, every time I go somewhere with the kids, I feel like I'm moving to another state with all the things I have to bring. Anyway, to get to my point as to why I am not so embarrassed anymore, to show you the most embarrassing areas in my house and the dirtiest areas in my house, is because I am just comfortable in knowing how much I do in a day and what a productive day I have pretty much every day. After I had my second child, I really kind of stopped caring about what other people think, relatives, friends, and just people in general, about how much I do in a day. It just stopped bothering me altogether, because I know to myself what I've been through today and what a productive day I had, whether I did or didn't do much in other people's eyes. At the end of every day, whenever my head touches my pillow now, I don't have to remind myself. I actually know, I have that feeling that I had a really wonderful, productive day today. And if I didn't do anything, that's even more productive to me, because I finally actually got some rest. And so go to sleep happy but exhausted a lot of the times, and at the same time I know that it's okay to be late to clean some area in your house. It's okay not to have the time to get to it on time. And it's okay for them to get dirty and sometimes even disgusting. I will get to it when I get to it, and eventually when I do, I'll make it sparkling again, but it'll happen on my time. Anyway, we're now cleaning the carpet on the stairs, deep cleaning it with baking soda and vinegar, and I already sprinkled some baking soda and let it rest on the carpet for about 10 to 15 minutes, and now I'm just going to sprinkle it with a white vinegar. I don't want to use any colored vinegar because I don't want any color on my carpet, so I'm just going to spray it through with white vinegar and then let it sit for a little. After a few hours, when it's dry, I'm just gonna vacuum the carpet. Now I'm going to empty the vacuum and continue vacuuming. Wide awake and I'm just get away for a better chance at a great romance, and I'm just not getting any braver, 'cause nobody gets. Now at the end of all of this, a lot of times it's recommended that you spray a little bit more vinegar on your stairs and just kind of leave it like that, but I decided to use Autobahn instead because I think that product is not talked about enough. I had it under my sink and I don't even know why I don't use it so much, because look how many things you can do with it. You can clean the bathrooms, the kitchen counters, the walls, the carpet, use it as laundry softener, as an air freshener. It's a disinfectant and a sanitizer, and my personal favorite thing that I can do with it is spray it on my kitty litter, and my cat doesn't mind. It also smells so amazing and it's very affordable. It's my new all-purpose cleaner, and I'm just gonna put it into a more sprayable bottle. I picked the wrong one the first time. I'm gonna spray it on my carpet this time. It's gonna disinfect and sanitize it a little bit more, I guess, and make it smell really nice and fresh. I'm still stuck with some tough decisions, yeah. Now I'm up against the wall, and I'm looking for your attention. Anxiety creeps up on me. Is this how it's supposed to feel? Also, if you're liking this video so far, I'd appreciate it if you press the thumbs up button. So as I mentioned earlier, my name is Jenia and I am a stay-at-home wife and a mother. I have a 2-year-old girl, Anya, and my son Max is 1 year old. We also have a beautiful cat and her name is Katya. On my channel here, you will find a lot of cleaning, organizing and decluttering motivation videos that you can expect from me at least once weekly. So if you like that kind of stuff, I think you'll like it here on my channel, and you're welcome to join at any time. But there's a word I try to justify my actions, less reactions, heartbeat raising. Oh, it doesn't work. Says take some pills, but this is not Let me know, guys, if you are allergic to pollen and if you have to deal with it right now. I am not that bad, but I can definitely feel it. I just have to take an allergy pill every day. I don't know if that makes any difference. I still feel the pollen. Let me know in the comments how you are reacting to it. But anyway, we're getting to the kitchen and our dishwasher is feeling a little bit lazy. It's just not cleaning properly, not at all. So I'm gonna clean the filter and give it the dishwasher a full cleaning cycle with baking soda and vinegar. I'll also be dedicating quite some time to my oven today, the inside part as well as the stovetop. I actually had quite a bit of progress in the kitchen this time and got some stains to go away that I couldn't before, and we'll do all of that starting with the dishwasher filter. So the sink is full of dirty dishes that need to go into the dishwasher, but the dishwasher has a filter that needs to be cleaned in the sink, which is full of dirty dishes. So I'll wash them by hand to clear up some space to wash the filter to start the cleaning process of the dishwasher.
Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore. 'Cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long. Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. How could somebody be with someone else if you can't be by yourself? Yeah, I got my problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste.
I should probably wash the dishes more often. It was very therapeutic to me, and also when you work and you can see the results right away, immediately in front of your eyes, that's pretty satisfying to me.
I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
Now, the one thing I thought I was proud of, because I thought I kept up with it pretty well, was the dishwashing filter as well as the inside of my two sinks, which I do clean with baking soda and vinegar pretty often in my head, but I think I missed a couple of months here. Technically, you're supposed to clean your dishwashing filter every month. I don't know if everybody does that. I definitely don't. To me, my own time is a couple of months, every couple of months. So I think I went a little bit over that time frame. But again, we got to it and now it's all clean. And also, it definitely depends on how much work your dishwasher does. I run mine at least twice a day, every day, and I find that it works for me if I clean my filter every 2 months. But now that the filter is clean, we're gonna install it back into the bottom of the dishwasher and put in a cup of vinegar and run the dishwasher on the hottest, longest cycle that I know on my dishwasher.
I love you. You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feel it.
Now, I'm not gonna wash all the dishes right now. I'm just gonna make sure that at least one sink is empty for me to clean the kitchen.
I'm loving this moment could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know.
Now we washed a bunch of dishes and we have a bunch more to go, but we'll deal with that later. It's time to clean our stove. We'll start with the inside. I'll just spray some Easy Off on those annoying spots, and I am so annoyed with them that I am ready to do whatever it takes today to get them off. If I have to scratch the whole surface of the oven off, I will do that to make those spots go away. I am that annoyed with them. The top part of my stove is also just as annoying because the stains I'm about to show you just won't go away.
Don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
Hopefully we'll get those marks off my stove today. If you have any advice, please let me know in the comments because I'm in desperate need of those. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna start with my Dawn dishwashing soap as I normally do and escalate my way up as I need to when it comes to changing the products.
Stay here forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Now that the stove is wet, you can't really see those marks as much, but they're still there, and I'm trying the pink stuff this time.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this.
Now I wanted to throw in a little bit of a cleaning tip that I hope you will find useful, and that's to do with baby cleaning motivation. And whether you do or don't have one, they all get pretty dirty from time to time, especially when they eat. So the way you deal with that is just take some clean towel and some water and just wipe that dirty baby. While they get very dirty, they're pretty easy to clean, and now you got yourself a clean baby all over again. I hope that was satisfying to you. Now back to that stove, we're gonna wipe off the pink stuff and find out that we need a little bit more scrubbing, which we will definitely do a little bit later, and find out what works and what doesn't and actually get something off that stove. But for now, I'm just gonna use, as you can see, a spatula to clean the hard to reach areas on that stove, and look how much dirt comes out. Like I said, I'm still getting back to this stove at the end of this video. Now it's time to wipe down the inside of the oven, only to find out that we need to use something that's harder on the stains, which is going to be Easy Off Heavy Duty this time. I'm gonna spray it and leave it overnight. Now that the dishwasher is done with the long cycle with the vinegar, I'm going to take that cup out. It is now full of water, and I'm gonna sprinkle some baking soda on the bottom of the dishwasher, about a cup, and then run the empty dishwasher again on the shortest cycle, or just any cycle, I guess. So I'm leaving all the dishes in the sink, and then the next morning as I go into the kitchen, I noticed that my husband put all of the dishes into the dishwasher that was already clean, and the kitchen is not looking that bad at all, so I just gotta clean the oven. Obviously, don't get me wrong, the kitchen is not sparkling, but we are not doing the kitchen cleaning today. We are doing the deep cleaning of the kitchen, if that makes sense. So the Easy Off Heavy Duty Overnight actually did a much better job. However, there are still stains that wouldn't come off, and I said I would do anything for them to come off. So I'm just gonna try putty knife for now and get them off that stove. So the plastic putty knife was doing a great job for what it was, a plastic putty knife, but I needed something stronger. So I decided to switch to a butter knife. Now, I don't know why I didn't think of something as simple as steel wool pads at the moment, but I had zero patience. If you care about your oven though, I wouldn't treat it this way, but by the time I realized that I should have tried steel wool pads, it was already clean. By that time, I was ready to take a break for a minute from the kitchen, and we'll come back here later to deep clean our sinks with vinegar and baking soda, as well as scrub the stovetop a little bit more. And for now, let me take you to that mysterious, dirtiest, most disgusting place in my house, which I never get to cleaning, which happens to be my shower. Now I'm gonna start with some Scrub Daddy, pink stuff, some Clorox, and start scrubbing. One of the reasons I never get to this shower is because it's just so hard and time consuming to clean, since the shower head does not move. It's very stable and it does not reach all of the walls at the same time, so it's a pain and I hate it. It's not an excuse, but I hate it, so I never get to it. And I know I could be cleaning my shower while in the shower, however, I really don't like cleaning at the end of the day when it's my most relaxing time to take a shower before bed. I don't want to spend that time cleaning, so it's just not happening. But I am going to put a cleaning brush in this shower this time, and I will probably do it a couple of times, but overall I will just keep a better eye on it. And if your shower happens to ever get to this point or even dirtier than this, please say hi in the comments. I would like to know that I'm not alone, but if your shower does not get anywhere close to it and you always keep it clean, which I believe would be most people, then I got nothing. I guess you feel free to judge. Also, as I mentioned earlier, it took me a minute to decide whether or not to put the shower scene out for people to see or not, and I decided to do that because in the end it was my decision to start a cleaning channel and also to claim for it to be a real life cleaning channel, and there you go, that's as real as it gets.
Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah.
And this is what I mean by the shower head not moving. This is a pain to clean it like that. Now I gotta wash it off doing this whole day, and the other option would be, I guess, to get in the shower and wash yourself with Clorox as well. But I'm sure a lot of you have the same shower head that does not move. Let me know if you have any tips on an easier way to clean it maybe. Let's help each other out. If you have anything, let me know in the comments. I always love hearing from you. I was so proud of myself looking at the clean shower and thinking, wow, it's so clean now, maybe I don't have to clean it for another 6 months or so. Just kidding, I'll keep a better eye on it. But in the meanwhile, why don't you let me know, is there an area in your house that you absolutely cannot stand cleaning, like I can't stand cleaning this shower? Please let me know that I'm not alone. Back to the kitchen, we're gonna deep clean our sinks, the inside of the sinks, with vinegar and baking soda. The first step to it is I'm going to boil some water, and while I'm waiting for it to boil, I'm just gonna wipe the sink with some dishwashing soap again. So once the water boils, we're gonna pour the hot water down the drains, both of them, and if the sink is dirty, that's when all the smell, a really unpleasant smell, is gonna come out of the sink, and you're gonna smell it if your sink is dirty. I actually am proud of this part. Unlike the shower, this part gets more attention from me, and I do stay on top of that, which means doing this kind of cleaning every, I would say, couple of weeks. It's because I've had smelly sink problem in the past a couple of times, and this is the kind of cleaning that has resolved my problem, which is baking soda, vinegar, and boiling water, what we are doing now, and it hasn't happened since, and I hope will not happen again.
Don't know what's worse, the pain or the hesitation. It's hard to make it through. I let you fall apart, like pouring water over your fading spark. It's an
Now I'm just gonna sprinkle some baking soda into the drain, about half a cup to a cup or so, and try and push it down the drain, and then pour vinegar on top of that. Again, a cup, half a cup, doesn't really matter.
Keep pretending that it's pretense. Sinking down low, the further we go, the better it feels. We keep on driving like there's no end. Keep on wishing for a better day.
In the meanwhile, I had put some more water to boil just to finish our sinks off with that and to see if there is any more smell coming out by any chance, but normally it doesn't with me, but just in case, and that's just the best way to finish off the sinks. And of course I couldn't help it but spray my now favorite all-purpose cleaner that smells absolutely amazing and wipe it down with a microfiber cloth. The cleaner is, like I said earlier, it's Autoban. Now I'm gonna turn around and scrub my stove a bit more with some steel wool this time. It's my favorite by great value. That's the only ones I have tried and they work like magic. I was scrubbing pretty hard and that was the only product so far that has made any kind of difference to my stove top, and it did include a lot of scrubbing though. I wasn't prepared for all of that day, but I did as much as I could, and I'll show you an experiment that I decided to do in just a second. I think you'll like it. Also, if you happen to have a gas stove as well, I would be careful when cleaning it and putting so much cleaning stuff all over the burners and getting it inside the burners. That's not something that's safe for your stove. I guess I gave you a couple of good examples today of what not to do to your stove. Now I cleaned it as much as I could, and right here the stove is wet and now it's dry. Do you see the difference? It's still kind of dirty. It takes a lot of scrubbing, but what I decided to do is just to show you what steel wool pads are doing is to just take those two burners and scrub only the right side of it with the steel wool pads. Now I wiped it off and here is the difference. Do you see? Just the right side is clean, the other one is not. Now I'm still gonna try easy off on the stains that are left and just see if it will make any difference. So all those stains that are still there, I'm gonna put easy off on them and let it rest for a few minutes and then take it off.
Without you, without you, without you.
To my surprise, the easy off heavy duty did not make any difference whatsoever to my stovetop. And once again, my steel wool pads by great value win this challenge. I just love the way they work. With a lot of scrubbing, they will do the job. But I am done with scrubbing for today. I am just exhausted. We did a lot of deep cleaning today. Thank you guys for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed today's video as well as watching my disgusting house getting cleaned today. And I hope to see you for more next week. Enjoy your week and thank you. Bye-bye.
Push and pull is all we do. Life is hollow.